This guy is doing nice work. I can offer even better work. I can remove him from the screen or make him smaller. Then I add an animation to move him down. Now about his line, should I keep it? When you present, click to make him enter from another side. I can combine screens and group them to enter from the side, giving a nice look for students. One can start placing things. Want to add your voice? Yes, you can place your voice here. The line is like this. And what about this view? So when you come to present, you can show it like this. Just click to make the guy enter, and you can have this screen. I can make it enter from another side, and I can group this screen with that one. I tell them to group them together, and I can have them enter from the side, which gives a nice look for the student while working. One can come in from here and start placing things. Do you want to add your voice and read this text? Yes, you can add and place your voice here, and you have it here. And here you have the sound, which is for the, do you want to add your voice and read this text? Yes, you can add and place your voice here, and you have it here. And here you have the sound, which is for the, a peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad. What's this about, Dr. Sami? Here you have something called, and here the feature is that it separates the audio and visual comments, which is different from, because what does it do? Send blessings upon our Master Muhammad. What's this about, Dr. Sami? You have a feature here that separates the audio and visual comments. Unlike, what does it do? Record. The second one works in these funds, allowing you to save your voice in an independent way in a separate file. So I clicked on the, why does he do this? Join the recording, save your voice, a separate file, click to start, say the first lesson's goals are to recognize computer components and differentiate between physical and software components, then it stops. This saves your work in a file. Insert it into the slide and it will show you how. So it actually starts recording your voice. For example, I bring the sound over here. I start recording my voice. I tell it, for example, right? And I start recording saying the objectives of the first lesson are for the student to recognize the physical components of the computer, to differentiate between physical components and software components, and then it stops. Then I said, okay, right away, this saves your work, folks, in a separate file. You can insert it into the slide, and it will show you how to do this. Okay, if you want to add sound, instead of using the slide for lesson objectives, I can replace it with another slide for a nicer look. When presenting, I click here, and it goes to the lesson objectives. I'm explaining the characters you can use in your presentation. You can explore these characters at your leisure. Each character has expressions like standing, sitting, happy, sad, waving, clapping, or crying. So, what if I'm standing here? Sorry. If I start presenting my lesson, I click here. And of course, there's nothing here. I click on this, and it goes straight to the lesson objectives. And this guy comes in here. And your work starts to look nice. But right now, we haven't talked about or discussed. I'm trying to explain to you the things that are here. We quickly explain the characters so you can use some of them in your presentation. And of course, you can check out these characters at your leisure. There are a lot of really nice characters. The important thing is that when you click on the characters, you should know that each character has expressions. Whether they are standing, sitting, happy, sad, waving, clapping, or crying, all of these things are available. This is the expression I'm showing you. Happy or sad. Happy, sad. Everything you absolutely need is right here indeed, as you can see. You'll also find a bunch of things, like looking back and looking forward. These things, like gestures, you can check them out at your leisure. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I'm showing you the capabilities of the program. Let's start with a new slide and focus with me on what's coming next because it's really important. The last thing here is, the topic is about something called, and here there are a lot of icons that you will definitely find useful, and they really enhance the look of your lesson. Honestly, there are many things. For example, I came across this icon. Yes, folks, these are icons that you can use. It makes your lesson look nice. You can use it for many things. You can explore it when you want. I sometimes need this for slide numbering. I need this ramp for numbering the slides, and you can check it out when you want. This relies on the internet for displaying it. I came to the number 4 or slide number 3. If I stop at slide number 3 for a moment, if I stop at slide number 3 and go to the icon, you can check it out when you want because there are some really beautiful icons. I came to slide number 3. Where is it? Slide number 3. I came to this slide and you can cover it like this. It's fine. Everything is free really. So I can use it here for numbering the slide itself. And here's the advantage. If you're presenting and you don't like its color here, or slide number 3. So if I stop at slide number 3 for a moment, if I stop at slide number 3 like this, I came to the icon, and of course you can check it out at your leisure because there are some really beautiful icons. I came to slide number 3. Where is it? Slide number 3. I came to this slide and you can cover it like this. I said, it's fine. Of course, everything is free, honestly. So I can use it here for numbering the slide itself. And here's the advantage. If you're presenting and you don't like its color here, surgery like this, and if you don't like its color, for example, I just click on it twice like this, and I can change the color in seconds. It's really beautiful. I actually have the place where the lesson objectives are in this color, and I can make it closer to this color or something like that. And then I start looking for suitable colors for it. In this way, I'm going, okay, so when you come to display your work, the icon will end. Of course, the icon here is icons. It's amazing. If someone is here talking about these icons, I'm here to create interactive content for you today. I'm just showing available tools, the icons. There are things related to. You can use it while creating. You can add things to enhance your work. For example, you can choose from many card options. I wanted to show these capabilities and how you can use them. Let's explain further. I've covered enhancements that improve appearance. I consider the course to start from here. The course starts here. We start with interaction, then proceed. You put things that decorate your work and make it look very beautiful. What did you choose? Like what? Here are a lot of card things you can choose from. I don't want to get lost, but I wanted to open them so that you know the possibilities of these things. What can you use them for? And so on. Okay. Let's explain it to him later. So I've covered this part, and this part is like enhancements that significantly improve the appearance. Now, I consider the course to start from here. This is where the course begins, folks. We will start with the interaction. Then we will take this part. And then we will take what? After we finish this, we will move into, and then we will go into, come on, folks, time is really tight. And I will start with, before he starts the course, the beginning of the course is from interaction. What is the name of the course? It's called Designing Interactive Content. Let's start in the name of God. I will start by clicking on the word and just look at the beauty here. We will see the beauty. If you want to present scientific material or content, you have a lot of points in your mind that you want to clarify for the students in a concise, beautiful, and elegant way without getting tired. For example, we will come and choose something like this. Yes, this slide, I click on it, and everything here is free. Yes, doctor, everything here is free. Everything coming up is free, folks. I click on this word and start choosing the first slide in our lesson design. Wow, look at this beauty, folks. Look at the beauty that's coming up. I have a lesson, and to not waste your time, I'll go to Google, okay? I'll go to Google for these things. All right, and I just go to Google. I'm with you now, I'm good. I go to Google, that's great. For example, I typed in computer components now, just to not waste your time. And I come to the first topic. This topic is really nice. Wow. Now, let's focus here. You see, here, okay, we agreed that you will go to the, yes, click here. So, Dr. Sami, what do you have here? You have a reservation, and there's a screen called, and there's something called search above it, and a set of tools. What are all these things, Dr. Sami? Anyone who understands this will understand a lot. Honestly, if you click here, I'm telling you before you enter the lesson, before you enter the lesson, let's go over the steps of the lesson. I'm talking about what? About the hardware components. So I will go like this. I'll go and get some general information about the hardware components, like what are the components of your computer or the capabilities of the computer. Just as an example, I can do Control C, right? And then I go straight here and tell it to place it here. Okay, so I will calculate this now. I just don't want to waste your time. I might have something here on the device. Can we get something from the device? For example, on the desktop, where's the lesson? Instead of going to get things from the internet, let's get, for example, the first unit. The first unit is something like this. For example, I have a ready-made PowerPoint. Ouch. Open it. Suda does not open so that I can bring you a short deposit. To save time with you,